Okay, so basically, somebody in Stranded was the very first person to kill a tier 4 VOIDGLOOM. Now, if you don't know, those are some of the hardest bosses, maybe besides Blaze Slayer or like dungeons, but it's basically one of the hardest Slayer bosses. Even endgame players on main profile struggle with it, and it's very difficult. Now, you might think it's easy because you can just get the exact same things that you can get on main, like an Atom Split and a good pet, but on Stranded, you can't get an Atom Split because the upgrades require Mithril, and you can't get Mithril, and on top of that, you can't get Ender Dragon pet or Golden Dragon pet, and so you're forced to use not a very good pet, and you can't get an Enderman pet if you're above a certain combat level, because after a certain combat level, Zealots spawn instead of normal Enderman, and only normal Enderman drop it. So it's very difficult. So basically, the way he did it was he used a Yeti sword, because that has an ability and you can use it, and it has a very small cooldown, and so you can do magic damage to the boss, right? What he did is he switched to the Prismarine Blade after he used the ability, and he made a cool arena for it. And basically, he used the Yeti Sword ability, and then he quickly switched to Prismarine Blade. And then basically, what Prismarine Blade does is it's plus 200% damage while you're standing in water. So he had some pillars of water that he stood in, and then it basically took the Yeti Sword ability, and it made the Yeti Sword ability do plus 200% damage, and so it would do 3 million damage each time. And he basically just had to spam the Yeti Sword ability for like 4 minutes straight while doing all the beacon phases and the skull phases. And yeah, I'll link his full video in the description, and I'll just show you the very end of it and stuff. But shoutouts to /OS, and he's kind of like sick at the game. Yeah, it's kind of insane.